welcome to Crime Channel TV. I am your host, Mario. Today, we have a special guest with us from St. Petersburg. This is Dmitry Prokofyevich
It's Dmitry Prokofyevich Razumhin.
There we go. I'm sorry, but Russian names are quite long. May I refer to you as Mr. Reason, since your name is derived from the Russian word for reason?
Well, there's no reason not to, is there?
It will be easier when I address you, so tell us about yourself.
I am an ex-student at a university in St. Petersburg, the same university that my dear brother Rodion attended. Though I am very poor, I always find ways to earn money and make a living. I'm appropriating money in order to return to my studies again.
Your friends perceive you as exceptionally good-humored, good-natured, extremely intelligent, despite your simpleton thinking at times, and one of great physical strength.
Why, thank you dearly.
So your friend,
Rodion Raskolnikov?
Yes, let's refer to him as Mr. Two-Face. He won't mind, will he?
Do not mind him. He has a haughty pride, but struggles with his good and bad sides. He is never interested in what interests other people at any given moment. He doesn't jeer on things, not because he hasn't the wit, but as though he hadn't time to waste on such trifles.
Yes, your friend Mr. Two-Face thinks you are worthy of replacing his role of protecting Donya and his mother. Can you tell me a little about how deep your relationship with him is at first?
It's quite deep, I believe. I just confronted Svidrigailov and promised to guard her from him. I give Rodion a brother's promise. After that... Now let me tell you my story. I came to you, but you were asleep. We had dinner and I later confronted Porfiry. I tried to persuade them again that there was no reason for them to suspect you. I tried another attack and drew him with me to the window, but that didn't work either. Enraged, I shook my fist in his ugly face and said if I was his cousin, I'd brain him, but to no avail. Don't worry, dear Rodion, we'll have the last laugh.
Wow, the bond you have with him is so great that you'd even go confront Porfiry alone. Now tell me about the extent of how much he trusts you.
Yes, in fact, I can tell you about it right now. And why should you all go away? We're gonna do in a little town. The great thing is, you're all here together and you need one another. Believe me, we should go into partnership. I've been dreaming of setting up as a publisher. For the last 2 years, I've been working in publishers' offices, and I know 3 European languages well. Why should we let our chance slip when we have one of the chief means of success, money of our own? Adotia Romanovna, I, Rodion, we shall be translating, publishing, learning all at once. I shall be of use since I have the experience. And why should we let our chance slip? 2 or 3 books, which one might even get 100 rubles, simply for thinking of translating and publishing. And as for the business side, printing, paper selling, you trust to me. I know my way about. We'll begin in a small way and go on to a large. In any case, it'll get us out living and we shall get back our capital.
I like what you're saying, Dmitry Prokofyevich.
It may be a good idea, but again, God knows. It's new and untried. Of course, you must remain here at least for a time.
What do you think, brother?
I think he's got a very good idea. Of course, it's too soon to dream of a publishing firm, but we certainly might bring out 5 or 6 books and be sure of success. But we can talk it over later.
Hurrah! I'll pawn your watch tomorrow and bring you the money, and everything can be arranged then. You can all 3 live together, and Rodia will be with you. But where are you off to, Rodia?
What? Rodia? You are going already?
One would think you were burying me or saying goodbye forever. But who knows? Perhaps it is the last time we shall see each other.
What is the matter with you?
I meant to tell you, Mother, and you, Donya, that it would be better for us to part for a time. I feel ill. I am not at peace. I will come of myself when it's possible. Leave me alone. Whatever may come to me, whether I come to ruin or not, I want to be alone. Forget me altogether, it's better. But now, if you love me, give me up, else I shall begin to hate you. Goodbye.
Rodia, be reconciled with us. Let us be as before.
Wicked, heartless egoist!
He is insane, but not heartless. He is mad. Don't you see it? You're heartless after that. I shall be back directly.
I knew you would run after me. Go back to them. Be with them. Be with them tomorrow and always. Perhaps I shall come, if I can. Goodbye.
But where are you going? What's the matter with you? How can you go on like this?
Once for all, never ask B about anything. I have nothing to tell you. Maybe I'll come here. Leave me, but don't leave them. Do you understand me? Do you understand now? Go back. Go to them. So Mr. Two-Face entrusted his only family to you because he trusts you enough.
I believe so. I have a strong desire to protect Donia from the spiteful Lugin. In fact, during the meeting between Rhodia's family and Lugin, I was about ready to smash his face for saying that he lacked gratitude on her part, which is not true.
You also seem to portray brotherly compassion towards Mr. Two-Face, despite the sudden realization that dawned upon you through that encounter.
I should not want to speak of it any further. I'd rather confound the thought. I remember afterwards, I came to see Rodian to inform him of the letter Donia received, and to see if he was indeed becoming mad. I remember feeling rather impatient with him at that time, because his aloof manner caused distress for his family. Ah, he's not ill. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you may all go to hell, but from what I see, it's clear to me I can't make head or tail of it. If you begin telling me your secrets, I dare say I shouldn't stay to listen. I'd go away cursing. I only came to find you if you're mad. There is a conviction in the air that you are mad, or nearly so. Even I've disposed to that opinion myself, judging from your stupid, repulsive, inexplicable actions, and from your recent behavior to your mother and sister. Only a monster or madman could treat them as you have, so you must be mad.
When did you see them last?
Just now. Haven't you seen them since then? What have you been doing to yourself? I've been to you 3 times already. Your mother has been ill since yesterday. She wanted to come to you, but Donia tried to prevent her. We all came here together, begging her to be calm. We came in. You weren't here. She sat down and stayed 10 minutes, while we waited in silence. Then she got up and said, if he's gone out and has forgotten his mother, it's humiliating and unseemly for his mother to stand at his door begging for kindness. Why, she even suspects that Sophia is your mistress, and that you have time for her. I don't know. I went to Sophia at once, for I want to know what was going on. No sign of you. So your most likely thing is that you are mad. But you have not said a word to me yet. You are not mad. That I swear. Above all, you are not mad. So all of you may go to hell, but there's some secret I don't intend to worry about. I only came to swear at you and relieve my mind, and I know what to do now.
What do you mean, to do now?
What business is it of yours?
You're going in for a drinking bout.
How'd you know?
It's pretty plain.
You've always been a rational person, and you've never been mad. Never. You're right. I shall drink. Goodbye.
I was talking to my sister the day before yesterday. I think it was about you, resumed Maheen.
About me? What did you say to her? I mean about me.
I told her you were a very good, honest, and industrious man. I didn't tell her you love her because she knows that herself.
She knows that herself?
Well, it's pretty plain. Wherever I might go, you would remain to look after them. I give them into your keeping, resumed Maheen. I say this because I know quite well how you love her, and am convinced of the purity of your heart. I know that she, too, may love you, and perhaps does love you already. Now decide for yourself whether you need to go in for a drink.
You are a capital fellow. A capital fellow. Leave it be time. Don't worry about it. You'll know it all in time when it must be. By the way, your sister received a letter today.
What letter?
Yes, and you didn't know? A letter today. It upset her very much. I began speaking of you, but she begged me not to. Goodbye, Rodian. I'm not going to drink. There's not need now. Oh, by the way, remember that murder? Do you know the murder has been found? He had confessed and given the proof. It's one of those workmen, the painter. One can hardly credit it, but it's his own explanation. He has confessed it all. And what a fool I was about it. I was frantic on their side.
Who did you hear that from?
I heard it from Porphyry, among others. From him, I heard almost all about it.
What did he say?
He gave me a capital explanation of it, psychologically. I'll tell you all about it another time, but now I am busy. You have made me drunk without wine. I am drunk, Rhodia. Goodbye. I'll come again very soon.
So you don't find Mr. Two-Face mad, though he was acting that way for a while?
I do not. I began to suspect he was, but that meeting proved he wasn't. I became rather irritated that he let his mother worry, doing God knows what. But after all, he did leave them in my care, and men don't trust others the way he has trusted me. He has always been rational.
Well, Mr. Razumahin, you have simply been one of the most intriguing men of reason I've ever hosted before.
Well, thank you, Mario. I simply know that if there's no reason for it, then there's no need to think about it.
Well, our time with you is almost up, so please give us a few last words to our audience.
I am a man of reason. Without it, I do not believe there is need to worry about it. Furthermore, I will be the loyalist to my friend, to my brother, Rodion, because I do not see a reason not to be. As far as I know, I'll assist him when he's sick so he can get better as fast as possible. Even more is his family. As much as I trust him, he shows that he returns his trust by entrusting his family to me. I have given him my word that I will protect Donya and Pulcheria to the most of my abilities.
Indeed you can. Well, thank you for your time. Let's give it up for Mr. Reason, Dmitri Polkovich Razumahin.